Hello peoples, I'm DigDug, and it's time to play Lumber Tycoon 2. This is the first in a series of episodes that I am going to call Just Play Along. And I'll tell you what that means here as we get started, but here's what we're going to do today. I've got the roof railing done, and you can see my OCD took a hold a little bit, and I've got the same amount of spacing after the railing on all sides. And on the inside of that, I want a row of skylights because we don't have a lot of windows on these walls. And I'm afraid if we fill in the roof, it's going to get really dark. So I'm going to start filling in these skylights. I have no belief that this is going to be easy because I'm not good at lining stuff up. But we're going to do it together. So I've got a lot of windows up here. Let's just go ahead and get started. And then I'll tell you about this new play along. All right, first let's line these things up. I need to turn that. And do I want this... Let's see, do I want the window at the top or the bottom? I guess I want it on the top because people might be walking. Right? Is that the top? Or is that the bottom? That's the bottom. Rotate. Come on now. Really? Okay, there we go. Top. Alright, good. Let's see how that looks. Come on, line up. Oh, Lumber Tycoon, why do you treat me so? Yeah, I like that. Okay, so here's what play along means. Normally when I have these projects, you know, I tell you what I'm going to do, I do a little bit of it, and then I edit out a lot of the middle, and then I show you the finished product. And I was talking to my good friend, Code Primate, the other day, and I was like, man, you know, work is so busy, I don't really have time to do many recordings, and it's killing me. I miss it, and I want to get back to it. And he said, dude, just play, you know? Don't worry about editing and all that stuff. Watching the gameplay is half the fun, and we all know that's how Code Primate rolls. Like, it is fun to watch him just build. And I said, yeah, but dude, like, what if, you know, what if I don't get the project done in time? And then he said something that made a lot of sense to me. He said, well, then you end the video because watching the build is part of it, dude. You just pick it up next time because watching the build progress is part of the fun of Lumber Tycoon. And he's absolutely right. However, it is kind of new to me. I guess I started out that way. But for a long time I've been, you know, goal-based and editing. I'm kind of experimenting now. So for the next couple Lumber Tycoon episodes anyway, I'm going to try this play along where we build together. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully we get stuff done. But either way, you're going to see every mess up I make, every time I nearly quit and rage quit on Lumber Tycoon. You'll be there for it because it's going to happen. It happens more often than I care to admit. Although right now, I don't want to jinx it, but things are lining up pretty good. And getting things to line up is like my main frustration with Lumber Tycoon. So that's what we're doing. It's called Play Along. Lumber Tycoon, Play Along. We're going to get this second floor built out. And if we're lucky, if we do it right, excuse me, then by the time we get through the Play Along, or not even through it, if we get like halfway through it, then I'll finally be able to reveal what the second floor is going to be all about. Oh no, wait, that's not the right size, is it? No, it's not. Oh, it's going to be ugly there. Okay, well, I'm going to go over here and start on this side, and we'll see exactly how much we have to fill in. This is, you know, a good example of the things that happen in play alongs. You get to see all the little things that don't line up exactly the way I wish they would. Okay, I'm going to build the sides out the same because if there's any place where I have to put, like, you know, tiny little panes of glass or whatever, I at least want all of that to happen. Is that there? Yes, excellent. In the same spot. I don't want like little tiny pieces of glass up front and in the back. I want to have everything look as if it was planned that way, even though clearly, as you're seeing now, it was not. It totally was not. But nobody needs to know that. Don't tell them. Our little secret. Not like I'm gonna put this on the internet or anything. I do like the look of these skylights. I'll tell you. I think it's gonna look really good. You know, I kind of wish I had done it down here, but I didn't need to because all these glass walls let in so much light. But I think this is gonna look pretty awesome, and it'll be neat from inside this floor to be able to look up and see the red railing through the skylights. This floor is gonna be super important, and if I'm lucky, there we go. I mean, Code and Dark J and Mummy and Locust and Seniac, I hope they all come and see it one of these days. In fact, I'll probably ask Code to help me open it up. The grand opening. We'll see. He doesn't know that yet. But I'm going to ask him. We'll see. Alright. I have a feeling that when we get to the end and we start building across that back wall, we're going to have one section that I'm really going to be annoyed with because it's going to require a bunch of little tiny panes of glass. But you know what? I didn't set this out beforehand like in AutoCAD, so this whole thing is kind of... oh god. See? This is what happens. This is what happens when you do things live. I mean, you know, not live, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's put that there. Come here, you. I made a mistake. I'm surprised it took this long, to be honest. Okay. Rotate. Sure, that might work. Rotate. Why is it suddenly not like... Now it's not even rotated the right way. Come on. Can I just say that in Lumber Tycoon... Oh, there we go. Is that upside down or not? Half the times R does one thing, half the time it seems to do another. Like... And I've tested it. I still can't get the hang of R and T. I just kind of smash buttons until it lines up the way I want. Please be right. That looks good. Alright, let's go. Let's keep it going. What was I saying? Holy cow. I don't even remember. Don't even remember. You guys have no idea how many trips to buy glass I've made to build this base. Just on this floor it was a lot, and then look at the bottom floor. Holy cow, there's glass everywhere. And I am not even close to done with the amount of glass I need to buy. Ugh, it's crazy. I can't even see where it begins and ends. Okay, that's better. Feels right? Yes! Okay. This is the kind of thing that, like, pro Lumber Tycoon players, Code Primate, could do from an epic distance away. But for me, it's hard for me to even see. Oh, wait. Did I get it? Nice! Look at that! Semi-pro right here. Semi-pro. My base is definitely pro, though. I'm loving the base. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. I'm loving the base. When it's finally done, I don't know, like I'll quit YouTube or something. It'll be like nothing left to do. I'm kidding. Kidding. But it's... This second floor, by the way, is not the end of the base. There will be more. We're gonna have an epic base. It's not gonna be like, you know, amazing gaming level of epicness, but it might be close. It won't be as beautiful because Mummy is probably the best Lumber Tycoon builder in the world. I'm just saying. Aesthetically. Code Primate, equally talented building with logic and things like that. But when it comes to making things look beautiful, holy cow, you can't beat Mummy. And Twickaturk was amazing too. I never could say that name right. I'm so sorry. Oh man. The airfield she had? Wow, amazing. Okay. This is going to be the wrong size too, probably, but I'm bringing it up here. Yeah, I mean, it has to be, right? That's the way it works. Darn it. Okay. All right, let's figure out what we need here. It's going to be kind of hard to see. I guess let's go get... I know what we'll do. We'll borrow one of these smaller panes of glass over here. See if it's the right size. This is just a normal glass pane. It's not a large or a small. It's right in the middle. And if we're really super lucky, what we need. I think it's not going to be big enough. Oh, noes. Okay, 1 second. What's this one? Is it the same? Yeah. Okay, so 2 of these. Come on now. Look at that. Nice grab. And then, like, I guess a lot of small panes of glass. That's really annoying. But it's not as bad as I thought, I guess. Once we get that done, we can put the bigger ones across. Oh, wait, can we? Oh man, are we gonna have to do that all the way across the... Oh gosh, this could get ugly. Could get ugly. This is why I edit. It is. But what's behind? Nothing. Oh my gosh, I'm out. All right. Well, it's nighttime, which means the glass store, Fancy Furnishings, is not open. What I'm gonna do while we wait is put some more of these rows in. Yeah, see, here's the thing. If I fill this in and then I just start going across, I'm gonna have a similar row at the other end. That's really hideous. So I've got to put all of that stuff across the back and leave the main area just nice and clean. Oh, that back row is going to be a pain. We may have to do that one later. And, you know what? Oh, shoot. I don't even know if I need any more skylights on the sides because I was going to put wood flooring after that. So it looks like I'm stuck until Fancy Furnishing opens. Well, let's get started on the walkway anyway. We can do that. So we want to have some wood right here, and then probably we start the walls of the 3rd floor. But let's see what happens here. I've got these here just to play with. I don't know if this is going to be the right size, but let's check it out. Yeah, it didn't line up, obviously, but... I feel like it probably needs to be more wider before we put another wall coming up, don't you? Because if I don't, then it's going to be... You're going to see the wall through the skylights if you're standing in the right spot. And I don't want that. Presentation is everything, people. Which is why I'm freaking out about this glass. Why has it got to be... tiny panes of glass around back row? That's gross. I don't like it. Rotate. E. Come on now. Wonk. Really? Ah. Isn't play along fun, folks? You get to see me make all sorts of mistakes. There's one big one. Gotta go back down and walk across to our walkway. At least there's a walkway now, you know? Look on the bright side. We've got this nice fence-lined walkway now. Handy that. Yoink. Look at that. Now remember, this side has a hole open because we have our fireworks launchers there, and we don't want to get in the way of that. But now people will be able to walk on this skylight and be able to see down into the main area, which, by the way, is going to be amazing. Can't wait. There we go. Let's try this one more time. I mean, it's not bad. But I do feel like it probably needs to be wider. Let's try this real quick. I'm going to move him down here just for a minute. Let's get out something a little more substantial. Wait, what happened? Okay, it worked. I'm like, oh god, where'd I put it? Yeah. I think that'll be better. And then, you know, if I start the walls here, that's still a lot of space for the third floor. Okay, let's do that. Guess what? I made a change to my 1x1 cutter here. It's a thing of beauty. Now I have this little thing that pushes everything in the right place. The saw is on the bottom, which means it pushes up, which pushes the back of the log down so it doesn't wiggle as much. And it's doing a pretty good job. These are too big, but you know what? I'll deal with it. That's fine. So I'm going to do a bunch of smooth walls. We're going to get the walkway started. Oh, no. There we go. See? I'll show you just how handy it is. Oh! To have the 1x1 there. It's so handy that I started to think, like, where am I going to put this 1x1 cutter when I fill this room up with what it's supposed to be, because I can't leave it here. And don't know yet. Don't know yet. All right, so I've got all these little pieces on this side. This is where I was testing, or maybe it was the very end of a log and things got a little less than perfect on these. So I'm going to use up these first because kind of annoying. Oh, that didn't take long. Nice. Okay. Even with the little pieces, it's just going nice, quick. I love not having to chop everything a million times by hand. That is a godsend, frankly. This guy looks about perfect. How dare you? Ha! Said. Aha, okay. That's the wrong piece, but whatever, it'll work. You come here. Even if I don't need this many for one side, I probably will for two. So I'm just going to fill them up. And 94. Liar. You lie. Oh, come on, really? Way too much, whatever. Take it. Okay. There we go. It's almost daytime. We can almost go get the glass we need. Oh, DigDug. Why do you do things like that, DigDug, when people are watching? Okay. I'm going to start filling in this section. It looks like... Oh, we got to go get some glass. Okay, but let's at least see what this looks like. I'm getting kind of like ADD with this Let's Play. I just have so many things I want to do. But you know what? That's what happens when I play. You know? I like that better. I think that's the right size. We'll fill in around with those, and that'll give us a nice skylight walkway. I think that's going to work out really well. I really think we're going to have nice lighting in here. I hope I'm proven correct. Let's go get some glass and see if we can make that back row not look so stupid. Because right now, I'm a little worried about it. I do have some tiny glass panes, so I don't know how many I need to buy there. I'm going to focus mostly on the small glass panes. I hit E. Server's kind of laggy today. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, things are jumpy. Did you see? I don't know if you saw those jumps in the bridge lowering. It's just weird. It's weirdly laggy. Especially since I'm the only one in this server. It's not like we've got a bunch of huge bases here. We only have the one huge base. Yeah. That'll be my fault. Alright. Small panes of glass. And time permitting, some tiny ones to see what we need there. Oh, that's going to be so much work. Worth it. Worth it. That'll do. Hey, Corey. I'm back. You've seen a lot of me lately. Really? Was it this one? How can that be? I mean, it must be, but that looks so small. If I buy 1,000 of these and it's the wrong size, then we're going to end our first play along with an epic rage quit. Talk with Corey. Corey, 50. I know. Can we speed this up? What is wrong with Lumberland today? Good grief. No, it didn't fall off the counter. What is wrong with you? A small piece of glass for a big truck. I need 2 for the corners. This doesn't seem right. These are too small. These have to be too small. I'm going to open one out there. I'm going to open one out there and see before I... All right, Corey, can we talk now, please? Yes, I want to buy it. Come on. You know what I want? Like, almost more than anything, with the exception of a chainsaw in this game. I want a chainsaw really bad. But other than that, you know what I want? I want the ability to go into a store, like buy a gift card or something. Is that right? And then just walk, anyway, buy the gift card and just keep walking out with stuff until the balance is gone. That's what I want. Why do I have to talk to everybody 16 times? Is that right? I think it's right. Doesn't look right. But I tried a normal pane of glass and it was too big, right? I mean, this has to be it. Please, please, please be it. Okay, there's the 2. That'll get us the corner slot. But we kind of need to go all the way across that back, which means I should have counted, but probably 2 for every panel. Don't know how many panels there were. Oh my goodness. Well, if this checkout process keeps going at this rate, we should have the glass we need in about 12 years. All right, Corey, can we pick this up now? I like your hat, but I would like for you to respond to me when I hit E. Good grief. Yes, yes, please. You're welcome, Corey. Move TikTok. Oh my god. Alright. I wish you could just make glass. I wish there was a type of tree that gave, like, almost transparent wood so that you could just place and make glass. Because this is nuts. No offense, Corey. I mean, I like talking to you. But do we have to have this exact same... No, it didn't drop off. I know how much the glass is. I've paid several times already. I just want as much as you've got. Ugh. What about delivery? Wouldn't that be great? Okay, chainsaw, gift card, and then, like, item delivery. I want to be able to, like, buy or build a computer on my base, order things from fancy furnishings, and just have it delivered. Oh my god, would that be amazing? Yes, Corey. Yes, 50. You're welcome, Corey. What would I have to do to get Defaultio to build delivery? Product delivery. I'd probably have to save his life. He's probably like, nope, not gonna add it. Probably have to, like, pull him out of a burning bus or something. It's a little dark. 50? Really? What a surprise, Corey. I had no idea. It's a bargain. No, Corey. Good grief. Corey, are you, having too much cold medication today, buddy? You alright? Right in front of you. It's literally right in front of you. How many do I even have? I lost count. Truth be told, I wasn't even counting that much. Alright, we're going to go back. Once we have an even number, we definitely need... I know we need an even number. That much I can be pretty sure of. Once we have an even number of glass panes, we're going to go back, see what it looks like. Yes. I'll buy it. Why do you have to ask me? You're welcome. Again. Alright, how many do we have? One. Pick it up. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, two more. Because there's no way we'll get all the way across there with 4 large... We would have gotten all the way across there with 4 large panels. Probably not even with 5. But we're going to get 2 more, and then we'll go try it. Hi, Corey. How much is this one? Just curious. No way I could... 50? Really? Wow. What a surprise. I'll take it. You're welcome, Corey. I'm going to have one more, Corey. Is it going to be 50 as well? We save some time? We just decide that 50 bucks is okay and I have to go through all that? Just saying. Okay. Corey. I will bet you 1,000 monies that this cost 50 monies, Corey. How about that? You want to take my bet? Or just respond to E? That would be great. Oh, hey. 50! I'm not sure if you took the bet. You're welcome, Corey. I'm out of here. This is nuts. Your store is nuts. Nothing personal. Maybe a little personal. Okay. Let's go see how many this gets us. We have 10. And that'll give us a really good idea of how much we actually have to buy. And although this is the play-along, I may go get some of this glass before I start the next recording, because there's no point in making you watch me talk to Corey every time. Now Merle's not even answering me. Come on, E already. Good grief. I know. Let's do it. You're welcome. Okay. The lag is real. The lag is most definitely real. Come on. Come on, you can do it, Bridge. I believe in you. Oh, wow. Alright. It would be pretty great if it ended up being that this is exactly the number we needed, but it looks like we're going to need more. I'm going to load these guys up here, let them start the journey. I can only carry one at a time, unfortunately, which is another thing maybe they should add to the game. Something like backpacks, you know? Load up a bunch of stuff you need. Carry more than one thing at a time would be pretty great. Come on! And can you guys just not be all laggy for a minute? Please? Please? Oh, thank you. And then you. And then you I can carry myself. Alright. Try my best not to kick these things off the conveyor, because that would really stink. Oh, and don't fall. So I was bringing some redwood, not red, I guess the cherry wood up, and it fell off. And boom, just like that, into there. And it started making one by ones by itself, which I thought was pretty amazing. I'm gonna have to try to set that up, like, on purpose. That's pretty great. Okay. Let's see if this is, in fact, the one. I'm hoping. It is. Oh, thank goodness, it is. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I got a bunch of small glass panes, didn't I? What I need... I'm gonna need a boatload of those. A boatload. Because these are the things I thought I was getting, and those are just glass panes. That's why I didn't look right. I thought I was getting these guys. 1, 2, 3. I need 4 of those for every panel. Now, it's roughly square. It's not a perfect square, obviously, but it's roughly square. So let's count. How many panes of glass did we take here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times 4. That's how many of those little panes of glass we need. Oh my gosh. That doesn't sound like fun at all, talking to Corey that many times. And that doesn't even count the small panes of glass that we need. Or I guess there's the normal panes of glass that we need. Please be right. I can't believe that worked. Oh man, this is gonna be hard. Alright, well, on the upside, folks, we have... Come on. Nice. We have the solution now for the skylights. The sides are good. The back wall is going to be a pain. The back wall is going to be a bit of a pain. I'm almost wondering... There might be something we could do to save some time here. Now that I've got this side done, I could just put a row of big glass. It may feel weird, but it would save so much time. I'm so tempted. Let's see what that looks like. I mean, that's just so much glass. All right, let's put this right there. Come on now. You know, I think I'm totally okay with that. It's gonna make it weird when we start putting the flooring in, though. That's the thing. But flooring is easier than glass. It's easier to put tiny little pieces of flooring in. I think I'm gonna do that, guys. I'm gonna go all the way across with the big glass, and that way I only have to play this weird game of talking to Corey a million times on the corners. I'm pretty sure this is a good idea. It's entirely possible I'll get it all the way done with it, or perhaps like 6 weeks from now when I'm trying to do something else, I'll realize, oh, now I'm really screwed because I took a shortcut on the glass. That could happen. But I'm already thinking it's worth it, because look how close we are to done now. Wow, that was close. I almost bought 1,000 pieces of glass for no good reason. Now I have too much of those little glass pieces, though. Oh no, I misplaced that one. Darn it. That one's gonna be hard to get because it's under. Okay. Don't rage quit. Don't rage quit. Just go get the glass, DigDug. It's not a big deal. Come on. I've got to jump off and somehow get the thing underneath it. Oh, it worked. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Yes. I hope we are going to have enough glass. If I get all the way through here and I don't have enough large glass, I'm going to completely freak out. We should have enough, though. There's some that's not even opened. We should be okay. Knock on wood. It's hard for me to place this glass when it gets dark out like this. It all kind of blends in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No more mistakes, DigDug. We're already a little past how long I thought this first one would be. Because of the glass. Because I didn't know when I started building this massive base that it wasn't completely and totally square. Probably should have taken the time to be sure of that. Lesson learned. We're almost there. Skylights. Oh, one thing I noticed, you'll notice here is this wall, one of the reasons why I put this little bit is so that when you're right on top of it, you won't see into the fireworks compartment. Also, I didn't want to waste the skylight to be like shoving a lot of sunlight into the fireworks compartment because no one's ever going to be there. We don't need light there. So now we've got the windows only pushing light down to where people might actually be. Hey, we're coming close to the end. This might actually be a pretty decent ending here. Is this the last big one? And then we'll fill in the little ones? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Nice. And yeah. It's just the little piece I got to put in there now. Awesome, guys. The skylight is done. And when we come back, we'll add a little runner of wood just to make sure we can see where it is. But that's going to be awesome. That should put in a decent amount of light. If we really had to, we could even do another run of windows. But I don't think we're going to need to. I think it's going to go well. Well, folks, that's the whole process. You saw everything. Every little mistake. Every near rage quit. I hope you had fun building with me today. That was a lot of fun for me. I kind of like this concept. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for joining me on this play along for Lumber Tycoon 2. You guys are the best. I mean it. Thanks so much. Hey, if you're new to the channel, please come back. Come back and see us. Subscribe while you're here. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.